So my name is Kelly Boyd. I'm a 1998 graduate of Lane College. I've been working here for 20 years. I'm originally from Springfield, Tennessee. I'm a proud member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. And that's about it. Currently, I am the Associate Director of Admissions and Recruitment, and my primary focus is making sure that students who are ready to be reviewed, their files, that they are sent to the committee and a sound decision is made, whether it be admit, deny, or we need additional information. Currently, we have about 1,200 students. For the fall, we'll be looking to add another 200 to 300 people, so we're looking at about 1,500. Our goal is about 1,500 students for the fall. We recruit all over the country. A lot of people think we're very local, but currently we even have people in California recruiting for us for the next 2 to 3 weeks. We record, of course, the Southeast, and of course, Tennessee and Memphis are our big feeder areas. But we're everywhere. We have students from Chicago, Detroit, New York, the East Coast, so we're pretty much all over the place. But our big area, of course, is Tennessee and Memphis. As a student, Lane was a lot smaller. When I got here, it was about 600 students. So we've pretty much doubled in size. Of course, technology has improved and the campus has grown tremendously. I think the most recent changes that we've seen, we have our student life, we made a big push on that, and I think our students really appreciate that. So there are new opportunities for students that weren't there a few years ago, or of course when I was in school. So that's a plus. One thing that our students really like, that we now have a student portal where they can do their financial aid, housing, admissions, course selection, all of that online at their fingertips. They can do it on their phones if they want to, so that's a big plus for them. Students think that they can wait till June, July, August to get started on the admissions process, or even as a returning student, financial aid and things like that. My biggest thing that I push for students, financial aid. It opens October 1, you need to be ready October 1. Get that in, because money runs out, particularly for Tennessee students with TSAC and HOPE. That money can run out. And if you're qualified for it, why not get it? You deserve it, you've earned it. So I push them to do that. Otherwise, it's a checklist of things, but that's the big thing. Yeah. I don't know what the normal is. It's not. I don't get to plan my day as much as I'd like to, because it's always something coming up. But primarily, like I said earlier, I make sure that files that are ready for students who are ready to be sent to the committee, that their files are looked at and make a decision on that. Make sure that their communication has gone out. We spend a lot of time communicating with our students, our potential students and our current students, because we're really serving both of them, because we want to make sure that the students coming in are ready and the students who are here stay here and finish. So admissions isn't just getting you into school, we want to see you walk across the stage too. So a typical day in admissions is busy, and it's a little all over the place sometimes, yeah. Have a plan, but don't be afraid that if that plan changes. If you want to go to graduate school, prepare for it. Start early, but if you don't start early, you can still go, but just make a plan. If you want to go in and go ahead and start working, what's your plan? Where do you want to go? Where do you want to live? And most important, that I tell my students, pay your student loans once you graduate. It's very important. It'll make a world of difference when you go out and you're trying to start a family, get a home, get a car, things like that. It can really help your credit if you actually pay that on time. Creditors really appreciate that. So that would be it. Power potential to me means that where you start doesn't mean that's where you're going to end up. I've seen students who started out with poor GPAs and became great citizens of the world, doing great things. I've seen students come in with 3.0s and above, struggle, slip and slide, build themselves back up, go on and be great people. So it's not where you start. It's not what you go through, but it's how you finish and how you fight. So to me, the power potential is just you have to keep going, and you can't just let that one thing determine who you are. So if you're not good at math, that doesn't mean that you can't go be a great student. It may mean that you can't, be an accountant, but that doesn't mean you can't do something else in life.